Picks of Equinix for Saratoga, July 30th is Wednesday, and you are watching the race simulation of the first race courtesy of Equinix.com. Register your free user. 3 free races per day. You can use that free user the time that you want before you subscribe. You will not regret. This one is the best handicapping tool in the business. Let's start with the information about the Scotty Picks. 55% of winning rate. The long shot between 11 to 14% is a price play suggested. In this race, the number one has 2 horses, Holy Moly, Top Pick, and also Holy Moly and the 1A. They are 6-1 in the money line, so the Scotty Picks are picking the 1A has a long shot. So this number one in the first race is a horse that you need to use because it's pointed by the Scotty Pick and also the long shot. That is very interesting in this race. Then you have the win percentage. It's a probability based on stats. It's independent from this Scotty Pick, the pace of each horse, the initial speed of the horse, and the SOR, the competitive level of each horse. Higher the better, more competitive the horse. This is the competitive level of the race. This is the record at the surface at distance for each horse, the competitive level for this record, and the GSR is the genetic, the pedigree of the horse in one number for this distance and surface. And if you touch a horse, you can check the whole campaign of the horse from the debut to the last race with all the information, and even you can check only the 8 last races. You can check the campaign of the stallion, of the Dan, especially useful for first starters, checking the precocity, and the GSR Plus, the complete profile of the genetic, the pedigree of the horse for each distance surface. Let's start with this race. So in this race, I will show you the Scotty Picks, the win percentage. You will see that information in your screen as a demo, and you will see my picks at the right that I obtain using this information. So in this race, I'm using the number 1 and 7, the top picks, the 1-8, the long shot. I believe the 6 with a good chance, good win percentage. The second pick, the win percentage is not too high, but it's the second pick here. And the number 5, good win percentage. So 1, 6, 7, 5. You need to combine to box your bets in exotics and spread if you're doing a multi-race wager. In second race, 1-4 the top picks, the 3 is the long shot, and 1 and 4 very strong in the win percentage as well. Using both has the top picks. The 2 is a strong enemy, so it's a winner at the distance, good pedigree, good GSR, so fair option. Race 3, 4 and 3 the top picks. Then you have the number 1 has a long shot, and the number 4, the win percentage very strong. The number 2 is the second win percentage, and then you have the number 3. So I believe 3 and 4, 4 and 3. The competitive level of the 2 and 6 are good. So I pick the number 2 as a fair option. But if you don't like the 2, use the 6, because one of them is the enemy of the 4 and 3. In race 4, 6 and 5 are the top picks. The 2 is the long shot. The 6 corruption. High win percentage, well deserved. He's very competitive, dropping class. Respect the last race, and he's a very good horse. The number 7 is dropping class a lot for Richard Dutro with Virat. So I believe 6 and 7 are the horses of the race, and the 5, the second pick, is obviously the other horse that you consider as an enemy. In race 5, 6 and 5 the top picks, the 7 in the long shot, and you have here the speed of the 7, 6-1 in the money line. I like this horse a lot. Has the number 5, the 6. I didn't put this 6 among my picks because he has struggled when he runs this level. When he ran 44, he ran good. Now, obviously, favorite of the money line, the Scotty picks the horse. I respect that, but I think 5, 7 are better options, and 1 and 2 from Chad Brown, Pratt, and Anita Ortiz are, for me, better options than the number 6. In race 6, by the way, 9 and 1, the top pick, the 4 is the long shot. And you see the 3 of them are the top. I believe the number 1 first starter for Wesley Ward, extremely effective, Victor Espinosa board. And you have the number 4 that ran good the first time out, and the GSR is going up, the pedigree. The number 9 ran good on dirt, the GSR is dropping. I don't like that, but it's a fair option, obviously. And the 3, a first starter for Graham Motion, could run well. In race 7, in this race, let me put my picks back. And I reported an issue here with the notes, but it's going to be fixed today for sure. In this race, 1 and 7 are the top picks. The 8 is the long shot. The distance is long distance, so the GSR is going to be useful information. These 4 horses are at the top, and I believe the number 2 is close to them. He's running well. He's a Kistes Joy, so I know the 4 is a temptation. 15-1 in the money line, has a speed, but I'm not sure how he's going to manage the distance, and he's going to the lead, but I have my doubts, so I prefer the 7. It's a very strong contender here. The number 1 obviously is the enemy, and I pick the 6, and the 2 has other options. In race number 8, 8 and 5 the top picks, and 7 is the luxury, the Johnston Stakes. The number 5 is dropping class, a very competitive horse from Michael Maker Barn. Used the 5 in my combination, the 8. He's running well. The distance is shortening. That is a concern for me, but the horse is very competitive. So the number 8 is the enemy, but the 5 has more experience at the distance, at least lately. Obviously, Sterling Silver won at the distance, but not in the recent times. That concerns me. So that is the reason I use the 8 as a second option. The 6 is coming strong for this race. He's competitive. He runs with the distance, so it's fair option. And the 2 is coming from strong victories, going up in class for option. Race 9, 2 and 7 the picks, and number 1, 8 the long shot. The 2 and the 8 very good in the win percentage. The 7 with opportunity. I prefer the number 1 because the money line is higher. The horse is going to improve with the GSR going up, and Jose Luis Ortiz is aboard. So 2, 8, 1, 7 my picks. You are seeing the information in the screen. Good luck with your bet at Saratoga on Wednesday.